Hello there, hi, welcome back to Adventures in Music with me, Jim, where we listen to, talk about and do all sorts of things music-y. We are listening to this brand new record from Big Train. This has been highly anticipated by an awful lot of people, and it's all anyone is talking about in internet land, in the sort of like the prog rock community. I'm trying to think of the right word there. Yes, community, for the last sort of week. Now, I've not heard it. I've heard a couple of tracks because we've listened to them on the channel as and when they've been released over the last few months. But I know that Doug over on his channel had the interview with the entire band, and I started watching it, and I realised I can't watch this because it's going to spoil everything. I'm going to find out too much information about this as I'm going along. So, Doug, I'm very, very sorry. I stopped watching after about 5-6 minutes because I realised there's probably going to be spoilers in here, and I want to listen to the album properly, not blind as such, but sort of having as little information about it as possible. I do know that it's a double album. It's a beautifully crafted or illustrated thing. It is a concept album. It is their 16th and the second with Alberto on vocals. So who's in the band? We've got Alberto Bravin on lead vocals, acoustic and electric guitars, keyboards, Moog, or Moog, depending on how you pronounce it, a Mellotron. The remarkable Nick DeVigilio on drums, percussion, keyboards, acoustic, 12-string guitars, and some more vocals. We have Oscar Holdorf, pianos, Wurlitzer, Fender Rhodes, Hammond organ, Mellotron, synthesizers, more vocals. Claire Lindley on violin, acoustic guitar and vocals. Paul Mitchell on trumpet, piccolo trumpet and vocals. Rickard Schlomblom on 12 and 6-string guitars, Hammond organ, vocals. And Gregory Staunton, bass pedals, 12-string acoustic guitar, Mellotron, vocals, with also Brian Mullen on cello and Maddie Wegg, clarinet and alto flute. There are, over the 4 sides, how many songs have we got? I don't know. We've got, so side 1, Inkwell Black, The Artist, The Lie of the Land, The Sharpest Blade. We then have side 2, Albion Press, Arcadia, Second Press, Warp and Weft. Side 3, Chimera, Dead Point, Light Without Heat, Dreams in Black and White, and side 4, Cut and Run, Hawthorne White, Counting Stars, and Last Stand. Now, to give this some sort of trying to think of the right word, grounding, so some understanding to what it is we're about to listen to, there is a insert which has got a lot of words in it. This is it's not an extract from a book, but it's a document which is meant to be like the liner notes for this record by Andy Stewart, who has gone on to write an entire book about this album, as I learnt at the beginning of Doug's video. So he's got a book out called Woodcut, The Making and the Meaning, which is out now, I guess. But this is just an extract about this, I mean, there's a lot here. I'm not going to read all of it, but just enough to sort of give you an idea of what the story is about. So lyrically, Woodcut is a fable about the artist, a troubled illustrator frustrated by his failure to find creative fulfillment, and ravaged by self-doubt about the value of his lifetime of sacrifice. Feeling overwhelmed, he seeks a better view of the lie of the land through the calming influence of nature. Wandering deep into the forest, he stumbles across a piece of ancient heartwood, and this discovery unleashes an exultant, almost reckless surge of creativity. But as the artist begins carving into the heartwood using the sharpest blade, see, we've got all the song titles in here, he's aware of a mysterious presence that seems to guide his hand with almost inhuman confidence and precision. When the first print of the woodcut is realised using the Albion Press, the illustration comes alive and transports the artist to a sublime natural world. This wondrous Arcadia has a vivid supernatural beauty, but as the vision fades, the artist is abruptly exiled. The more he fights to reconstruct the warp and weft of this paradise, the more the artist seems to be unpicking the threads of his own sanity. Belatedly, he realises that the deep-rooted feelings that gave rise to Arcadia are a chimera, and much darker than they first appeared. Indeed. His private landmarks seem to be augmented by others he doesn't recognise, forcing him to ask who else may have been brought to the dead point of their deepest desires. No longer able to trust in what may be real and what may be truthful, the artist tries to escape, but the supernatural forces won't allow him to cut and run. And as the album reaches its climax, we sense the artist's hold on life may be fading. The scent of hawthorn white, which in folklore marks the boundary between the human and the spirit worlds, implies he is drifting towards the cosmic, counting stars as he reflects on the meaning of his life and his place in the universe. As the artist makes his last stand, the outcome, and by implication his soul, hangs in the balance. What force will prevail in this battle between the forces of darkness and light? Right, yes. So, I think that sets the scene quite nicely. With that said, let's crack on and listen to side one. So we've got Inkwell Black, The Artist, The Lie of the Land, and The Sharpest Blade. Let's do it. Here we go then. Beautiful picture. The artwork is by Robin Mackenzie. And so here we go, this is The Artist. Love the repeating motif. Dun, 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 dun.
Into the shadows.
love that. Some energy to this track, isn't there? Well, not this bit. Oh, that's lovely.
Time to step outside, a path that leads somewhere far from the city streets, on the hillside plains of wood, where I can find a way.
What a journey. That may be that we're into the next song now. Okay, we've. I missed one. We're on to the
sound of city hum and
the last track. The sharpest blade.
Respite from the voices that visit through the night. Sharpest of blades, guided by the steady hand and quiet mind.
So this is Claire Lindley singing.
All small cuts. Don't be afraid. Dust motes dance on the sunbeams, flying airborne and free, but they fade and fall when shadows come, just like me. The knife edge seems to know where to go. Every movement perfect with no resistance, like someone or something knows what to do. They say what doesn't kill you but I say that's just not true. We fold these vital hurts and dig them down deep, but they're not gone. They want to be free, and when they come, they cut just as deep, and it just takes longer. It just takes longer. It just takes longer.
The production of this is phenomenal, isn't it? It's such a clean sounding production. Ooh. There. Side one. Well, we are off to a cracking start. This is some seriously good stuff we're listening to here. What an album. We're only 4 songs in. Well, 3 songs technically, and one little introduction, the Inkwell Black piece at the beginning. We've had the artist, the line. I don't know where it changed. I missed the change. So we had the artist, the lie of the land, and the sharpest blade kind of all blur into each other. So one of the things I know that was said on Doug's interview before I managed to sort of pull myself away from it was it's basically one big long song. Well, it kind of is, isn't it? Kind of is. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We have got a lot more music to listen to, so I think without any further ado, I'm going to flip the record over and we'll crack on with side 2. I'll see you on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. But until then, this is Jim. Over and out.